The topic of compensation, when it comes up, I always run into people that just want to keep on going. It's like, tell me more. And I know this is just your sweet spot. You spend your whole career really developing and getting really good at this. And so we can find a lot of different things to talk about. But today I want to start with online resources and actually the unreliability of some sites such as LinkedIn, Indeed, PayFactors, Glassdoor. Why is there so much variation when you look at these sites as far as just trying to figure out what is the average compensation for any job title or industry or whatever? Why is there so much variation there?
Compensation data is available so much more widely than it used to be. I mean, the main source has always been published, reputable salary survey sources. And that is a wonderful source because you know that the data has been gathered from HR professionals in companies. This rise of online data, crowdsourced data, you may call, you can't argue that big data is sort of the way of the future. So it is a data point. Right. I wouldn't say it's 100% you can completely discount it because it's out there and it's big. I don't know of any HR manager who hasn't had somebody come in and say, I should be getting this. Right. But you do have to be a little leery that when it's data that is self-reported, think about the reason people are out there. They're trying to find out what the market is for their role. If they think 2 steps ahead, they may think, well, if I just inflate mine a little bit, the whole market will kind of go up. Right? So there's no one checking anything. It's self-reported, and there isn't a lot of data scrubbing. I recall one time in the past, I was looking at one of these sort of data sets, and I couldn't make a similar data point come out 6 months later.
Wow.
It had that much fluctuation.
Yeah.
So there are things like that just, if you're working to identify what is your compensation philosophy and you know the salary survey sets that you're going to use and somebody brings you a data point, it could be 1 data point out of 5, fine, it won't sway things. But if you don't have a philosophy and that 1 data point gets put in front of your face and you just are sort of at the mercy of that data then.